All right, guys, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and we are back with another Raid Shadow Legends free-to-play mystery shard only run video. Today we're going to be talking about Bommal. Yes, everyone hates Bommal. He's the worst. He is the worst, and to be honest, this fight is terrible, and it works though. All right, so we've got Spirit Host, my lovely, lovely Spirit Host in the speed lead. We've got accuracy from my boy Drex. We could use him, but speed is more important here. And then we've got Apothecary, we've got Syl, and we've got Mr. Master Butcher. So let's go in here and see what happens. Start it up. So now, this is not an auto fight. You could do it as auto if you really wanted to, but it's not. I mean, it would just take a couple of turns. You'd probably have to put it on auto and just say, hey, if repeat maybe, and then do it where if you lose, you still go. Something like that would work, but it's not even worth it. You're better off just manualing the whole thing. I have done it on auto with this team. It was a complete luck shot. So just know that it's a little bit harder if you do it on auto. Now we want to try and at least get that stun off. We want to save the stun. So actually we can auto right now until she gets a turn, because we want to save her AoE skill for when the boss starts, which is now. We're taking it off, and then we're going to kill this guy. There we go. And because we don't want to do decreased turn meter on the boss in the first round, it kind of hurts you. It's a little bit of a rough spot. You want the bombs to be up anytime she attacks. Now you could bring somebody in here to freeze the bombs. That is an option. Someone like, what's his name? Your Carl could work for that. There's a lot of things you can do. Now we don't want to use any buffs because he drops those bombs for the buffs that are up. So we don't want to do that. So now we have to use stun here. If we get lucky, we'll get a smite, but we did not. And we want an HP burn, which we did get, so that's good. And now we have bombs, which makes life much easier. We can speed everyone up and start doing some damage. All right, we're going to do some crit rate up, even though he's not going to provoke. And then we attack the bombs. You could conceivably just keep bringing bombs to the fight if that was part of your strategy. And there are fights where you can bring the bombs in as a strategy, but this is not one of those fights. All right, so let's keep going. Want to do as much damage to this guy as possible and get as much burning as we can. All right, we're going to attack the bomb. Right now, the reason this strategy works, just so we all know, is that Master Butcher has a passive where he absorbs the damage of boss minions. All right. See, we got an extra. See, we're going to get an extra bomb now, and we got an extra turn, which is even worse. Which means actually it's not worse because we can just go again. Now we've got 2 bombs here, which is not good. All right, we're going to actually see what is this skill. All right, HP. This is the one where he activates HP burns, all the debuffs, and decrease the duration of those debuffs by 1 turn. So we're not going to do that. We don't want that. But we're going to speed up. But basically, we have Spirit Host who can remove the HP burns, which is a big deal. Like that, you don't want any of those going on. And then you've got Apothecary who can heal Syl, which is very important. We're going to save that heal because Drex has his own HP restore, so he has life steal on. And then Master Butcher can suck in all of the damage. Oh, there we go. We got a smite finally. He can suck in all the damage, and he'll, even if he dies, Syl can revive him, and then he comes back and soaks all this damage from the bombs again. So that's the only reason this works, and he'll heal everybody else on the team when he gets hit with the damage. So it's kind of like a little nice little thing. We want Syl to be at the highest HP possible at all times. Keep her as high HP as you can possibly get her. All right, keep going. And then you'll just remove all the debuffs with... Here we go. Removes all buffs from all enemies, then attacks them and places a bomb debuff for each. That detonates after 2 turns. Places an additional bomb for each buff removed. Say, so that one's on 2 turns right now. Rate of bombs, right? Where is that? This one? It's actually on 1 turn. So we don't want to be using any buffs. All right. So we have another bomb coming. All right. So unfortunately, it killed Drex, which is weird. I don't see that happen very often ever. So now we don't want to put any buffs up. So now we want to heal Drex. Actually, no, we want to heal... Yeah, we want to heal Drex first. All right, no buffs. There we go. We got a smite. Now we're going to get an extra bomb here, which sucks because it's decreasing of the turn meter. So now he used that skill that removes all your buffs, so we don't have to worry about that for another round or two. We've got our HP. We can buff this up, get us a crit rate, which is very nice. There's a stun on Syl, so we don't want that. We're going to remove that. All right, so now we're going to use the... All right, I was really hoping we were going to get another freaking... what is that? Smite. Smites make this fight so much easier. If you can get a smite off on him, you're in luck. You might even want to consider putting smite on even like Drex possibly, because he's the one that attacks. Right now I have him in the bone shield. It's not the best option, but it works. All right, so he is now going to get healed because we need him to soak the damage of the other two bombs. This is why you have to do this manually. It's a very rough fight, and this guy can do a lot of things to you in a very short period of time. So now we've got rate of bombs coming soon, so we do not want to use any buffs like the speed up. We attack this guy. Luckily, we got another attack in. We do have the stun. All right, we only got one bomb. Thank God that worked. I was really hoping she wasn't going to drop turn meter on the boss and bring another bomb down on us. All right, so we don't have to worry about debuffs. So we're just going to keep attacking. Now we're going to heal Master Butcher because everyone else looks pretty good. We're going to try and do a stun here. Maybe get us... No smite. All right, we're going to leave. Rate of bombs is... All right, now it's on cooldown, so we can use this. You're going to see how scary this fight is. It's a rough fight, man. I'm telling you. It's like... This fight took me the longest, I think, to win. All right, so now we don't have a revive. Now we're gonna get a freaking bomb. Oh, thank God. Sometimes you get real lucky on that. All right, we're gonna heal Syl because she's the important one. We don't need Apothecary, technically speaking. All right, rate of bombs has another 2 rounds. This does 2 rounds, so we're good. Actually, I got a 3 on one of them, so that's not good. All right, so now we may get another bomb. All right, we got an extra turn. We have the stun. So maybe we'll get... Yes, we got the smite. See? That smite is just... It literally saves the fight from being like 30 minutes long. There we go. Ooh, that's good. All right, so now we're going to remove all the burns because that is what kills everybody because you can instantly activate them, which sucks. Now we're going to unfortunately get another bomb. Oh, we didn't. Nice. See, this is one of those times where it's not going to help me. Oh my God. Seriously, that was like the most luck I've ever seen in one round. Like, that is crazy that he didn't get a turn meter reduction every single one of those hits. I really thought there would be a bomb dropping. And like I said, the extra bomb dropping isn't the end of the world. It's just not optimal. Now, look at that. 2 smites. All right, so we're getting close. So now we're going to attack a bomb. Hit this guy. And then now where's Rain of Bombs? So Rain of Bombs is good. We can do a speed up. We can kick this guy in the face. It's crazy that Spirit Host is this good. She's so good. All right, so now we don't want to really waste the heal. All right, so now we're going to do a stun to maybe get that last smite, which we did not get. All right, he's going to do burns. We're going to heal Syl, even though she could die. Rain of Bombs is still on cooldown, so we are going to use this. There we go. All right, so now we've just got to get my boy back up. That's the good news about this. Hopefully we don't lose Master Butcher, really. Actually, that's actually the best thing. That was actually the best thing that could have happened because it revived Spirit Host, which is actually good. So now Rain of Bombs is coming, so we do not want to use speed up. So basically, this is the skill you guys want to be watching at all times. When it gets to 1 turn, do not put up any buffs, because you're just going to be adding bombs to your face. All right, we're going to heal her. Please don't give me a bomb. I knew it was coming. All right, well, either way, he's dead. So that bomb should not affect us, and it did not. So there you go. Oh, man, 135 turns. My best was 114, and that's probably because I got smite every other turn. So there you go. My best time was 7 minutes. So at this point, you've got Spirit Host doing 244,000 damage, Syl doing 466, but I believe most of that damage came from smite. Drexstar is the champ here. He does 940 thousand damage. Master Butcher did 77. He's not really there for damage, and Apothecary is also not there for damage. He did 89,000. So why does this work? I mean, we basically kind of explained it. Let's go in here and look at everybody. All right, so Syl is in a Relentless set. It's a 5-star Relentless set I had in the beginning. There's, I think, one 6-star piece here, and then she's got this defense plus 10% and minus 15% damage from what is that? From enemy AOEs, which is a very good set. And we have her in defense, and speed. And look at that. See what I mean? Flat stat defense. You could easily make her better. She's got defense on her ring. She's got crit damage on her amulet, which honestly, I don't know why I do that. I could easily just put her in another defense piece to get her defense higher. And then we've got accuracy on the banner, which is very important, with a little bit of resist, which is actually kind of nice. Skills all max. She does have Brimstone, which is the best blessing you could have on her because you use her in almost every fight. So having Brimstone on her is probably the best hero to have it on. Masteries, as you can see, she goes down to accuracy. We want her landing stuns and her turn meter reduction, which luckily in this one she does not land it. It actually helps me out when she doesn't. So there you go. That's hers. Total stats on Mrs. Syl are 40,000 HP, 1,700 attack, 4,000 defense, 178 speed, 65% crit rate, which is garbage, 130 crit damage. We've got 133 resist and 331 accuracy. Let's move on to our Drexman. Drexman is in lifesteal. It's very important that he can heal himself back up. Build him. The way you build him with his masteries is dependent on the gear you give him. If you give him, what is that? The regen set. Your best bet would be HP and defense. If you want him to be more of a damage dealer, then lifesteal is the best option. All right, so we've got him there. He's got crit rate on his gloves. He's got defense on his chest, speed on the boots. We've got defense on his ring. We've got defense on his amulet and resistance on his banner, so he doesn't get hit with all those wonderful debuffs. He does have Giant Slayer, because he has an A1 that hits 3 times, so you want that to make sure he's doing more damage. And then he's got some defensive stuff to kind of remove debuffs and take less damage from one hero. One enemy. Skills, like I said, he's all maxed. He's got Word of the Fallen as his blessing. For this fight specifically, you may want to consider putting him in Brimstone if that's something that you're having trouble with, because then you can have him attack every round and maybe get more smites and make the fight go a little bit quicker. I have him in Word of the Fallen only because I wanted him to be more defensive, and this actually gives him this will eventually give him some HP and stuff too, which is nice. But it's honestly not a necessary blessing. You could switch it easily. All right, total stats. He's got 43,000 HP, 1,800 attack. He's got 3920 defense, 156 speed. It's terrible. Crit rate is 92. Crit damage is 93. He's got 254 resistance and 169 accuracy. I would probably try to redo him. If I was going to redo him like right now, this is a set I put on him a long time ago. I would get his defense up to at least 5,000, maybe 4,500 at, closely. Speed, I would get him definitely up to somewhere around 200 plus, and crit damage a little bit higher would be nice, but you also want to get some more accuracy to land the burns. I haven't had too much trouble with him landing those burns though, so that's the good news. And if anybody attacks him, they get burnt anyway, so it's kind of almost useless having the accuracy, but it's definitely worth having it. All right, so there you go. That's him. And then we've got the other 3. Spirit Host, I think I've shown too many times, so we're just going to do her quick. She's in a bolster set. She's basically attack, HP, and speed. She's got attack on the ring. She's got defense on her amulet and resistance on the banner. Skills, once again, max with Phantom Touch, and there you go. Her mastery is she's a War Master girl with a little bit of support, and her total stats are 40,000 HP, 3,200 attack, 1,800 defense, 244 speed, 41% crit rate, 83% crit damage, 191 resistance, and 161 accuracy. I've said this numerous times. Accuracy is not important on her at all. I would take that out of accuracy if I was to rebuild her now and put all of it into crit rate, so she does more damage and hits crits all the time, so she can heal herself up more. That's probably your best bet. But right now, she actually works the way she is. It's just because she's that good. So yeah, awesome hero. And then we've got the other dwarf boy, right? Oh, actually, Apothecary, which also I have shown too many times. Here you go. Skills. He's in all speed stuff. He's just got to be fast. That's it. He's like Sonic the Hedgehog, except he heals and speeds everyone up. So he's got all his skills max. Carapace Blessing. Masteries are down to Giant Slayer once again, because his A1 does hit 3 times, and then more support stuff so he can heal more. Very good stuff. his stats are also pretty trashy in the sense that he doesn't have any crit rate. Actually, he has more crit. No, he has no crit rate. 41% HP. He's got 1800 attack, 3973 on the defense, 265 speed, which is his main stat, 32% crit rate. You want to get his crit rate up. Mine sucks. It just is what it is. He works because he could heal. He can crit heal, so you want crit on him. Crit damage is 77, 220 resist, and 125 accuracy. He does not need accuracy. Resistance is all he would need. And then the final hero, which everyone loves, is my boy. Where'd he go? Master Butcher, who has the most HP out of everyone. He has the immortal set, so he can heal himself up by 3% by each one of these things. So he heals himself 6% every single fight, every single round. He's got speed sets. He's got defense. HP on his glove, HP on his chest, and HP on his boot. So that's all good. HP on the ring, defense on his amulet, and resistance on his banner. We don't want him to get stunned, so any resist is good, but HP is his main stat, and that's where I would put everything. Masteries, he is the only hero in the entire game that I have set up this way. He is down all the way to HP plus 3000. We want him to have the most HP that you could possibly get him and make him all defense. So he doesn't need attack, just literally all defense support. We just want him to survive. That is it. The longer he survives and can get healed back up to max with Apothecary, the less the bombs really bother you. So HP is his best bet. What mastery? He has faultless defense, and he has all his skills maxed. And his total stats are 78,800 HP. Like I said, you want his HP as high as possible. 2,000 attack, 2,579 defense. He's got 181 speed, 51% crit rate, 81% crit damage, 183 resistance, and 152 accuracy. I don't think accuracy is as important unless you're trying to use his provokes in Magma Dragon, which is where we use him, but he has an auto provoke. So to be honest, you don't even need him to have accuracy. It provokes no matter what happens. So that's just something you should know about him. If you were going to add to him, I would just say take out some stuff here and maybe give him the crit rate if you really think it, but his damage doesn't matter. I would just give him more HP. I'd get his HP up to like 100 and 120,000 to be honest. If you're really trying to build him for like high-end content and doing this at the higher levels, yeah, definitely get him over 100,000 HP. Get his defense up a little bit higher so he doesn't take as much damage, and then get his speed going. And you got a monster. He'll just keep healing himself back up and taking the damage from those bombs. All right, so that's everybody for Bommal today. This is a rough fight, guys. Like this fight literally took me 3 times to get to him, to beat him on this stage, because he was that hard. Early stages, the first round, you just have to not die and be strong. So if you're building your heroes to 60 and maxing them out, you should be able to beat the first stage of Bommal by the time you have your first team of 60s. And honestly, if you pick the right heroes, you could probably. I think I did do it with my normal team, like Spirit Host, Kale, Valerie, Apothecary, and what's her name, War Maiden. I'm pretty sure I beat the first stage with her easily. So just know that that is an option. But once you start getting into the second and third versions of him, you're going to need somebody to soak that damage, and Master Butcher's great at doing it. There's other heroes you can use to do it. There's Templar, who I know takes a lot of tuning to do it, but he can beat it by himself. I think they said, I don't know if it's Bungari, whatever that guy's name is. I feel like he's one of the ones that can do Bommal by himself. There's definitely a bunch of heroes out there that can do it, but I just don't have them yet. So this is the team I use every single time, and I've been beating it with this for the last year. So it's not like it's a team that doesn't work. It does work, and I get through it every single week. I might die here and there, but it doesn't happen very often. All right. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave it in the comments. I'm always here to answer questions and see what you guys are interested in hearing about. And if you have anything about my builds and how crappy they are, just know that that helps you. The worse my builds are, the better it is for you, because it means that you can just build these heroes good and you won't have as much trouble as I do. So yeah, the worse heroes I put up here, the better for you guys. It means you don't need crazy stats and 6-star gears and blessings to beat these things. That's what it means, okay? So yeah, and always like, share, subscribe. It's the best thing you can do for the channel. Helps us grow. I always like to see a new subscriber, and I always like to see someone sharing the video. Get the message out there that you can beat this game and do things without having to have the best heroes in the game. All right, so this is Bommal, the worst boss in Doom Tower. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and you guys take care.